very good morning to YouTube. And I say good morning, it's about 4:30 in the morning, and I'm out with this group of people. You can't really see them over there. We're on a bird walk. So here's what's happened so far. Oh, and roller titles.
He's all over Facebook as well, he runs the local wildlife group.
Yeah, I'm in that one as well, so yeah.
Well, he's the admin of the, he's not the one of the STEM wildlife group.
Yeah.
The Wetlands Wildlife.
Right.
The admin of all.
Right. Loads of good stuff going on now. Yeah, doing stuff, yeah.
Why?
Against the sky.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Something over there. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
It was a blackbird.
Somebody did something over there.
So they're just starting to.
Yeah.
Another one over there then.
Morning. They're all shouting, morning. Morning back.
Only just got in.
They've all been blackbirds so far. See, that's something else.
There you go.
The other side suddenly to start singing.
Yeah.
So as I say, it's the first one will call, so it's the blackbird will call out. And another blackbird singing over there. Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, it's
amazing.
Morning, it's literally that. Yeah. Should we walk it out?
Yeah, it feels a bit thicker. Looking at that one more now. I know. Yeah.
It was in something.
Yes.
saying with the eagle, there's something over there. The one that's been really noisy is the Now, if we hear a song thrush going, which is another one that goes quite quickly, they do random patterns of 3 songs all the way through, so that's what I'm listening out for. So it can be any sound, it can be mimic other birds.
What's that?
It's a song thrush, and they're one of the first ones to sing in the morning. So I'm listening out for anything that's doing 3 lots of something. There's more coming in now.
Yeah.
Another one's after. Yeah, it's slowly building more and more. I was saying that eventually you'll get that background noise of just a load of blackbirds singing from over there. You can start to hear that now.
Yes.
Oh, you just feel over. You get bats.
Oh, you get bats, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Might have been a
yeah,
bat, mightn't it? Did you see that then? Yeah.
I could have brought a bat detector, I can do bats.
Bats.
There's a bat, it is a bat. And what the bat will be doing, because we're warm, obviously midges and things will come to us.
Yeah.
So the bat will be picking off midges around us thinking, thanks for coming out guys, I don't normally get this easy feed.
That's so cool.
So yeah, there is a bat banking around us every now and then. Just kind of straight through here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see one star.
It'll be, sorry, I'm going to one now. It'll be a pipistrelle bat.
Little one, yeah.
No, tell us about the bats, that's cool.
Three different types of pipistrelle, and that will be a common pipistrelle probably, which they echolocate at different frequencies. So there's a common pipistrelle, soprano pipistrelle, and a narcissus, I can't say because I've got a lisp, pipistrelle, which is really rare, but we got one in the beacon. But if you look at this piece of sky here, I've just seen it fly that way, so it might
Yeah.
So that bat will be able to sit on my thumb, but if you open its wings out, they're about that big. They're only really tiny, the body of it will be able to sit on my thumb. And I'll shut up so we can listen to the bird.
Are they the same as what go around your house?
Yeah,
You've got a few around the
pipistrelles
house.
are the only
Yeah.
ones that live in that area.
They're the most common ones, are they? Just that fly close to home, to
Yeah.
our homes, yeah.
Yeah, the most common bat in the UK, so they're the ones you normally see.
Hello.
That really loud one,
Yeah.
I
That
think
one that wakes you up in the morning, that one. Yeah.
I think that's the song thrush because it did do three
Yeah.
songs there. So it's doing threes. That one, the kind of went,
Yeah, the little tune.
yeah, that was a warbler. And I'm not sure what kind it was. I think that might have been a willow warbler because it went down. The one, I'm trying to remember what Graham tells me every year. The problem with being a ranger is you can hear so much wildlife information about different things. You can't take it all in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Special.
Well, that's the point. This is all before the sun's come up. So how do they know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That it's on the way.
How do they know that? Because the sun won't come up for. I think the sun's coming up in about another half an hour's time. How do they know? There's that bat again.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I missed it.
Keeps flying across it.
So we give it a good breakfast, have we then?
Oh, aye, I'll be getting all the midges. Well, about that bit that's that big,
Yeah.
we'll have to eat 300 midges in a night. So every night it'll eat 300 midges, because midges are obviously very tiny and not that nutritious. So yeah, they
Oh, it's just went right over your head.
yeah.
So right now I'm keeping my mouth really closed because I'm not opening it. So literally I'm breathing
There's
in.
Misty over there.
Yeah.
When we started, there was
There's
nothing,
nothing yet.
and now 10 minutes later, it's literally come all around us. I just wish I could identify it. I'm not even a great tit or a blue tit because I get up later.
Never sleeping.
Sensible.
Yeah.
Or chiff chaff, everyone can identify chiff. We move on a bit further because we don't want to miss the sunset. We might as well get the sunset in while we're in. So, I mean, it's up to you guys, but I was thinking of heading up the top towards the field, see what we can listen to.
Yeah, lovely.
Crow?
Oh yeah. I recognise that one. That's the one I do know. Yeah.
But even with the common ones, like when you hear a pigeon and stuff, but it's interesting to me the different times that they wake up. Because if I was a bird and I was hearing the songbird going nuts and I was hearing the blackbird going nuts, I think, well, alright, I'll give a song as well. But they don't. They wait until later until it's their turn.
They're like snoozing for half an hour.
Yeah.
So the one that's cooing almost is a pigeon just in here that's giving it.
You want it to over there?
I heard another ran over there. It's almost like it broke at the end.
Are these three wondering why on earth they're up so early? They normally get up this early. Hey,
No.
what's going on?
Stay in bed.
The only time they wake up is to roll over.
You just want to be off your lead, don't you?
And that brings us to here, the upper car park, I think we should call it, with the dogs that love to tie me up for some reason today. But it's really nice to be out. Bit of a misty morning. It is due to be raining actually, but it's not, so we're happy with that. But I thought, well, I'll take a minute away from the group to finish my fag, not get my little shoes wet. And just to give you guys a little bit of an update on me, because I know I haven't really been on here in a while. And I'm going to start by telling you that I am officially an alcoholic. So it was just before my birthday last year, and I thought, maybe have I got a problem? Because I was staying home, drinking alone, and all that kind of stuff. And as it turns out, yes, I am called a binge drinker. And that just means not daily drinking, but it does mean that when I drink it is to excess, and yeah, basically I needed help. So long story short, I reached out, I got the help. Sorry, still trying to smoke and talk. It's not a good thing. Anyway, so reached out, got the help. I got the ball rolling on the help, and in November last year, I think it was, I started on group therapy. And I thought group therapy at first, I thought, oh god, it's going to be that like stereotypical thing of like everyone sat in the fucking room in a circle, and every week you have to stand up and go, my name's I'm alcoholic. But actually it's not been like that at all. You have a check-in to see how you're getting on. But at the time of recording this, I am 6 weeks completely sober. So yeah, noticing actually quite a bit of a change in myself. The fact that, you know, I'm obviously awake at this hour and it's not just before bedtime. And yeah, just feel like, well, I don't, at the moment, I don't feel like I've got more energy. I feel like I'm sleeping all the time. But that's because I've got into this mindset and sort of habit, if you want to call it that, of doing something every day. And it's really nice. Even if it is just walking the dogs, I'm doing something, I'm getting out. So yeah. That also goes along though with a diagnosis of psoriasis, which is a skin condition. The skin makes too much of something, and you get these things on your skin called plaques. And quite often they're very itchy. The skin on them is very flaky, so the temptation is to just scratch them and scratch the skin off, but that can often lead to bleeding and stuff like that. The cause of it can be anything from alcohol, smoking, right through to stress, the things that you eat, the lifestyle that you keep, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, hopefully it'll get better. But I've had a few treatments for that, and I'm waiting soon for more medication-y stuff to turn up. But that's about it for me, really. Still plodding along, living each day as it comes, but doing something with my day. And I know that talking about it isn't really interesting to listen to, I do appreciate that, but I always made Life with Bev as a sort of a diary, I guess you'd say. Just something that, like, you know, things that happen, and I've got it documented. So this is obviously a massive part of my journey in life. So yeah. Right, well, the group is still over there, don't know if you can see them, and I'm going to go back and join them. So thanks for listening to me ramble, and hopefully I'll capture a little bit more for you. So I've broken off from the main group because these two were getting a bit restless, because yeah, everyone's still on the field and it's been about half an hour now. Oh, nice one, Brad. And you all just sat there and watched as well. Yeah, so I thought, well, if everyone's staying over there, these two are restless, might as well just come on a walk myself. So I've just texted my mum, like, I'll meet you back at the car. So yeah, pardon me, the whole idea of this was to hear the birds waking up, which we did. I hope that that's come across on the camera, because when we left the car park there was just next to no noise, and then you could hear the birds, the different ones, waking up, and our ranger was sort of saying, oh well, that sound is such and such a bird, and I can't remember which one it was that we heard, but it's got a habit of impersonating other birds, and we heard that one. So at some point he was like, oh, that's a blue tit waking up. Oh no, that's the other bird that mimics it. So yeah, I'll shut up and let you listen and see the walk that we do. It's nice, isn't it? And it's more nice because it's just not something that you particularly listen to every day. Around here the bird call is a lot quieter, but obviously surrounded by trees and whatever has happened to that one. But I was saying to my mum earlier on, because there was a certain part that we came along and oh my god, it was like every bird was chirping, and I said to my mum, imagine that you're on your holiday and you wake up in your caravan and it's nice and warm, open up your window or, you know, the door if you're in the living room, whatever, and this is what you hear, just the birds. I said, because that's what it was like at Wild Duck. Still love that sight. But anyway, I think it's about time to end the video. So, thank you all very much for watching, and see you next Wednesday. Bye.